No idea what is up with Streamlabs today. It's being a pain. Thanks, Dope Heads. Palico News, here we are. We're back in the news territory. Alright, so gaming news. It is a big week because of the fact that it is the release of the new generation consoles. However, specific news about the new generation has mostly worn out since the release, and maybe we'll see some stuff next week, but there's not a great deal in a way. It's very interesting. So, this will be mostly normal news, weirdly enough. Which I'll talk about that more as we get further in, but yeah. Let's jump in, shall we? So, first up, Nioh 2 will be releasing more information on their third DLC. I haven't actually played the second one yet. The first one was very good. Yeah. It's been a while, and I kind of understand just in terms of COVID stuff, and all that, where patches or big content drops and all these things are getting delayed, so everything's getting stretched out. But in this case, there's unfortunately, we have a situation where the fan base of Nioh 2 is kind of in trouble because the grind is so terrible right now. If you go and watch a whole heap of people who do build videos, massive fans of Nioh 2, they are not quite happy with the state of the game. So there is a big hope that they do something with the third patch, or the third DLC, and if they don't, that game might not last much longer in terms of player base. You found one that's not copyright? Oh, nice, Nora. Yeah, I probably won't be putting on song requests for a while, but yeah, I think tomorrow we will have some song requests because of we will be doing a few things with, say, Twitch Sings, but yeah. Reporting live from the desk, it's Double Cross, Palico Double Cross. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that DLC either way because the single player content is just super fun. Here's a fun one. You probably saw this meme going around. You can become a Metapod with this official Pokemon Metapod sleeping bag. There's so many images of this, of people drawing people in it or wanting to use it. It's just, look at this. Look at the image that we're looking at. Man has a very defined ass. But only in Japan. It's amazing. I do want one. It's very funny. They knew what they were doing when they made this. But yeah, I thought that was a funny thing to come across this week. Legendary Flash game Winnie the Pooh's Home Run Derby is finally shutting down in Japan. Now, another meme-y thing, so you guys may or may not know about this game, is very famous in Japan, very famous, like, even in the West. China absolutely loves it for some reason, but yeah. This is a very weird Flash game, and the thing is, it's meant to be extremely difficult for some reason. Like, it's a okay game, but it's very tough. But it's finally shutting down, mostly probably because of the fact that Flash is no longer secure and not getting updates, so places are closing down where it's actually being functional and stuff like that. But yeah, it's finally going away, I guess. This is just an excuse to talk about Final Fantasy VIII because it's the greatest game ever. FF8 Remastered, River City Girls will join the Xbox Game Pass. Both very, very good games. I do want to play River City at some point, but yeah. Go play FF8. Go do it, you suckers. I have 28 more minutes, so hopefully you get a PS5. Oh, nice. Are you buying online summers, or are you actually going to go in person? I'm fairly sure it's all online. Sega again says it wants to bring more Atlas games to the PC. So this article, I can probably talk about two things here. One, Atlas are ridiculous, and I don't understand why they haven't ported a whole heap of games, specifically Persona games, over to the PC properly. Also, I don't know why we have not seen a Western planned release for Shuffle, for Persona 5 Shuffle. But yeah, super strange. Atlas are a weird company, and I feel like Sega should have been more up their ass to get this stuff sorted. But speaking about Sega, it's now kind of a weird thing because we have a situation where Sega is really on its last legs in a weird way, where they've sold off a whole heap of rights. They're now being bought out by another company, and yeah, I'm hoping that they can make a heavy recovery related to like how Yakuza's doing, how the transitioning of the arcades are going, reduction in maybe costs and stuff like that. But yeah, who knows? I really don't know with Sega anymore. So yeah. Some Amazon Xbox Series X pre-orders may not arrive till December. Alright, let's talk new consoles. So, from the headline you can probably guess the initial thing I'm going to talk about, which is the pre-order numbers are a bit funny. So, both PlayStation and Xbox basically had pre-orders going up for their consoles on various websites before they were supposed to go up. There's various places that were estimating they'd get larger stocks in, and they really didn't. So you now have a situation where there is a whole heap of people with pre-orders that will not see their release console until December, until the early next year. Like it's crazy. Hey Trixie, how you been? I haven't seen you in a while. I hope you're doing well. But yes, it's pretty bad. This is probably the biggest sort of disaster for console release in terms of the user base, because it's just been people thinking they're going to get the console, they don't get the console, people wanting to pre-order, they can't pre-order, things being scalped like an insane amount. I tried to get my hands on a console, my plans fell through, and I probably won't be getting one for a while now, unfortunately. And yeah, it's pretty rough. And it's one of those things where at the end of the day, it's a console that you don't need to rush to get. People really want this thing. I would have really liked it specifically for streaming, but it's okay that it's not happening. However, it's not great. The PS5 doesn't exist anymore. It's a myth. It never existed in the first place. It kind of feels like that, Angel. How am I doing, Trixie? Minus not getting the PS5, I'm doing pretty good. It's a nice sunny day. We're gonna go celebrate our 400 follower milestone tomorrow, and I've got a Monster Hunter tournament thing coming up in 2 days, so I'm excited. People are vaping into their Xboxes. I know, I watched that, Selma. It's so funny. They're claiming that they're broken and smoking. Yeah, so there was a press release. So I don't think I grabbed that article, but you guys may have seen images of Xboxes basically smoking from the top of them. But if you look at the vapor, it pretty much isn't smoke. It's vape smoke, which is just liquefied. It's like evaporation. But so basically, Xbox and Sony both had to say these are not real. The consoles are not smoking. This is not smoking consoles. But yeah, it's gonna be a weird 2 weeks in a sense, with people owning it and a whole heap of people saying dumb stuff. A lot of scalping. A lot of people that are probably going to find that they're returning their consoles. The fact that the consoles have such a small set of games that are coming out initially, which we talked about last week, that even though there are quite a few, and the old ones are accessible and that stuff getting updated, so if you don't have a PS4 Pro or a Xbox One X, all these things only help that a little. So if you are an early adopter of the new consoles, you're only getting an extent of how good it is. And there's also warning issues people have where it's the first wave is usually the worst wave in terms of hardware production. So some might break early, and people have paranoia about that. So we might hear about consoles breaking in the next few months, or people needing to go get them repairs, like all this sort of stuff. Mine doesn't vape. Did you end up getting one, Trixie? Congrats. They're pretty hard. It's funny because, so the Xbox, I'll talk about that later also, but the Xbox did very well, so did the PlayStation, but Xbox claiming massive numbers. However, the Xbox digital version, the lighter version, did not sell out, by the way. You can still buy that. That's still in places. I actually saw physical Xbox One. I don't know what they're called. They're called the Series S. Is it? Series Small. And it's. I saw those in physical in places I went to, and yeah, that's a sign that that thing did not sell out. So if you wanted next gen and you want it easy, and you want something cheap, go get the Series S. Maybe sell it later. Don't really need it though, but yeah. Some humans are stupid. I personally don't identify a human, but that's funny. X is fine. S is the small one. The X is the standard, the one with the disk drive, and yeah, the S is the small ones. But yeah, they're still quite powerful. People are pretty impressed by what they can do, but they are out there. So yeah, this is going to be a weird couple of months. I did look up like games that are going to be coming out in the next, say, 3 to 4 months, and there's not a lot. There really isn't a lot. So in a way, this is kind of a blessing in disguise. So you can wait to get your console, but maybe get a different like one, like a better quality second wave, or waiting for a few more games to come out. But the people that wanted the scalped prices of $3,000 plus, they are getting their consoles. That's basically where we're at the moment. So yeah, wish we could trade the old Xbox for the new one, or at least some sort of discount. Some places are doing that, I believe, Angel. I saw some deals from, say, like EB Games. I know that I think in Xbox, in America, you guys have certain deals like that, but S is so tiny. Its design is seen outside of the box. Yeah, it is very small. It's very strange. I am curious, like, whether or not that will inhibit it in terms of longevity, whether or not the smaller the case, the more likely it might just burn out. But right now, people are quite impressed with them. So yeah. Epic Games gauging interest in monthly Fortnite subscriptions. So I won't really talk too much about like what I think about Fortnite and how Epic Games have been handling them, but there is Fortnite makes a stupid amount of money. They make so much money. Epic Games has made so much money from that game. However, them adapting to a subscription-based service is interesting, because there is a lot of video game stuff that is trending towards that now, as we look at more models, say, like of the Netflix and streaming services, the way that Microsoft has kind of started doing that sort of thing. But going for a subscription service for a specific game that is not an MMO with constant updates is an interesting choice. Battle passes and things like that already exist, but yeah, that if this works, and it'll make a killing. Exclamation mark win PS5 giveaway. I wish, Trixie. Shit, I'd rig my own giveaway if I could, and just get myself one. I'd love to play one on stream. I want to show off Demon Souls so bad. I've had to stop looking at Demon Souls stuff because I can't stop thinking about it. I was on the verge of going and getting my PS3 and just playing Demon Souls, but I know I'm going to be playing it soon, so I'm going to hold off. I really want to play new Demon Souls. But yeah, Epic Games making more money. They're going to make a lot of money from that. MiHoYo reportedly discloses Genshin Impact phone numbers. So this one is a bit of a there's some truth to it and some false to it. So if you guys saw that, there was some weird phone number reports So if you say did play via your mobile, or you set up some password security and things like that, it did have some revealed stuff, but no specifics. But apparently it was only for a very small sect of people that were actually impacted by it. And yeah, apparently they had immediate action, which it should be now fixed for all users. So it was it was a pretty short window. Yeah. This game, with the size it is, and just the fact that there's a lot of sort of almost first time dealing with this sort of thing as a company, they've already fallen into quite a few big security traps, and yeah, hopefully people don't get impacted by lack of player security in this case. Humans are stupid. Why on earth would you spend $3,000 on a thingy? As a bear, I'll buy it online because people aren't allowed it inside, but... Well, the thing is, Selma's, I was reading like how some people are, where it's like that $3,000 may not mean as much to them as it does mean to you. Some people really, they have a lot of income, and that extra double the price, it's fine. Getting it first is so much more important to them. Gamer's got a game. I was gifted a copy of Demon Souls and yet no PS5. Do you know what's crazy? So I went into a couple of stores, and to see all the PlayStation 5 cases, just see like literally hundreds of games on the shelf, like cases for various games, none of them being playable. Like those stores in specific probably only gave away maybe like 10 to 20 PS5s in that morning. So, and the fact that there's none coming for ages, those games are just going to sit on those shelves for a long time. I know the games generally aren't in the cases, usually they take the disc out and they put them somewhere else. But yeah, it's one of those things where it's weird to see all those cases just sitting there. Remember when Sweden accidentally doxed everyone in the country? No, I did not know that, Stone Pants. What the hell? What happened? How long ago was this? Hey Mo! Forget fake news. I prefer the real news like Daimono. Best news around. Best news around. Also, GlitchCon. I've never seen that icon before. What on earth is GlitchCon? Mo, what is this? What is this icon you have? Did you go to like a real party thing? What is this? Helico for president? The president doesn't give you news, he just reads it on the internet and just assumes it's real. Google it? Alright, hang on. We're gonna have a little detour, guys. We're looking up Sweden doxes country. I don't know. How am I gonna do? Reveals information on people. No? I don't know what I'd search. I don't know what we're searching, Stone Pants. If you can find me an article or something, I'd be cool to read it. It's some Twitch event icon. If you go into /Twitch and just write a message, you'll get the badge. What? Really? Hang on, so if I just go /Twitch, hello world, like this. Nah, I didn't like that. You lied to me, Mo. You lied to me. Hey, Yodso. How you going, man? Why are you lying to me, Mo? Mo's bringing the fake news now, apparently. Here we go. What's this, Stone Pants? Sweden accidentally leaks sensitive info of basically all citizens, police officers, and military vehicles. What the hell? So hang on. When did this happen? This is in 2015. Oh no. I did not know this. Interesting. Momo. Oh no, Momo. in offline chat, there's a /Twitch. Oh, okay. I'll have to have a look at that more. That's crazy. I'm surprised I didn't know about this specifically. Oh, I probably did, or maybe I've forgotten. I don't know. It's been a while. I just went to /Twitch offline in chat. I'll have to have a look. I want a little dragon fella. Look at him. That's amazing. Everyone's just spamming. Yeah, I can imagine that. But yeah, speaking of new games, there's very few that I kind of want to talk about, and there's a few that don't, like, quite a few have release trailers, but they're mostly things we've seen and they're very short, so I'm probably not going to watch any of them. I've already watched them all off before this stream, but yeah, there are a few games out there that are interesting, and Like a Dragon will be on PC, so I will well, it is on PC, so I do want to play it. Maybe we could play it sometime soon. However, my computer may just shit itself if I try to stream it. But yeah. You have to edit the identity in chat settings. Ah, okay. This is weird. Have we able to do that before? I've never heard of that before. In terms of an event where you can just get a badge by talking. Sony on why the PS5 doesn't have web browser support. Doesn't matter, don't read what this says. The long and short of this is that they probably are doing this because of the fact that there is streaming game services that can be accessible via a web page on all browsers because of the what built-ins they would have to have made a browser to prevent them, which includes the Google services and things like that. And yeah. I strongly believe that's probably why, but they talk about a bit here where it's like they did have limitations where they were like, because of how TV and scaling of monitors and pixel density and stuff like that. But I don't think that's necessarily true if you looked at how the PS4 and the Xbox browsers worked. But, you know, whatever. Hey CJ. Hello, you non-currently eating cake people. Wait, you're having cake? Where's my cake? I don't think so. Most of the other ones were charity or event-based. Yeah, that's what I thought, Mo. I have no idea what you've said, Selmas. Tommy Tala... Oh, I can't say this name. Tommy Tallarico. Roblox has come to an agreement over the oof canon. So, yeah. If you guys know, there was well, you've probably heard it. If you've ever heard any meme things, that oof sound from Roblox. It actually originally came from a game called Messiah, which now they are, because of this and how the legality around it was, they are actually now reintroducing the sound effect because it was apparently taken down. And it's coming back up and they put a price tag on it. So you're gonna have to buy the oof sound effect, which is insane. And I assume they only mean within game, like you're not buying the rights for outside of it to use in meme videos, but like, yeah. Hang on, where is it? It's reinstated the purchasable sound asset in the store for 100 Robux, which is about $1. It's just a really funny thing. They're going to make a killing on people just wanting to buy that sound effect. I don't even know how that works in Roblox. So how do sound effects work like that? Is it built into the character? I thought it was just the sound of when you got hurt in that game. I thought it was like a Minecraft hit attack. But yeah, it's so strange. This one's wild. Yeah, it's pretty crazy, Mo. Like, the fact that they took it from another game is super weird to me. Like, sometimes there is public library purchasables that they can use, but it sounds like they straight up took it, but I don't really know how that works. I'd have to look into it more, but yeah. It sucks, no PS5 web browser. Yeah, I'm pretty okay with not having it, Trixie. I don't really use the browsers built into consoles really ever, because I've either got my phone or I'm at my PC, so it's like it doesn't impact me too much. But I know some people they use it as their primary way of like, because they don't have a PC, that's how they watch like YouTube and things like that. But yeah, it's pretty weird. Maybe they'll rely on more installed direct apps, so like maybe like YouTube ones and stuff like that. But yeah. Yeah, girl, I got that premium sound effect. Imagine Dark Souls, you died costing $1. I know, holy shit. At least Dark Souls, it's like, I mean, the fonts, they would have had to have purchased the rights for the fonts. Like, pretty much any asset that is not crafted in-house would have to have been purchased and have a license unless it is unto public domain. And even then, those can have specific legality around it in terms of purchasing it and then suggesting that they have the ones that created it when they may not have and stuff like that. But yeah. The only meme I've seen, and I quote, "I ain't ever seen two pretty best friends. It's always one of them got to be ugly." That's really weird because there's an old TV show that I see the ads for in Australia. It's a British one, and that's literally the gag in it. It's literally the joke, but it's worded differently. Dark Souls 4 is free, but it charges you $1 every time you die. Man, they wouldn't make much money, from some people, but other people, they'll make a killing. That's pretty much like if we did that, we'd be returning to the arcade era, and I'm surprised we don't have something like that. You kind of do in the games like, say, like if you've ever played Let It Die and stuff like that. But, yeah. Don't think we're ever returning to that. That just, people would not purchase for that. Who's browse web on console? That sounds gross. People who don't necessarily have a lot of assets in their house. CJ? I think it'd be pretty rough, but people do it. They introduced the oof sound thing in like 2005. Probably why they probably didn't really care. Okay. I don't even know how long Roblox has been around. It was like one of those things where it's like, it was just, suddenly it was this popular thing and people were talking about, I'm like, what? This seems like a weird knockoff game thing, but yeah. Ain't there YouTube apps and shit anyway? There is, CJ, but some of them, people they use it as a browser, basically. But there was no, no copyright rules in 2005, go crazy. I wish that were true. 5 minutes left till PS5. Whoa. You can do it, Selmas. Roblox wasn't also as big. Yeah, that was the thing. I didn't realize it had been around for so long. That's kind of what took me by surprise. Like, it just sort of appeared at some point where it was like, oh, everyone's playing this game now. It was like a slow build-up, I feel like. Genshin Impact, more news. Version 1.1 is now up, and it has a lot of new shit. If you've played, there's a whole heap of dailies and stuff, a new storyline, a whole heap of new character roles. Yeah, but it's pretty much Genshin Impact. If you've been playing Genshin, it's more Genshin, basically. But it just gives you more to do on a daily basis and a weekly basis, so, yeah. Thing is, though, I really hope they improve some of their systems, because for me and a couple of friends, this game still is very buggy updating and installing and all this stuff that, yeah, hopefully they figure it out, because it's been very, very glitchy. I've had to reinstall it twice, actually, but that might be a me thing, because of my hard drives, but yeah. Little PS5 news. Apparently it was announced at some point during an interview, PlayStation 5 was even larger in the initial design concepts. So if you guys have seen, the PS5 is massive. It is a massive console. I saw one in person yesterday, and yeah, they're really big. So I would imagine that the future versions will be a lot more slimmed down once they get their hardware architecture more refined. But yeah, the idea that it was even bigger, like my tower, my computer tower, I don't know how I'm going to describe this. It is bigger than, it's very big, but it's like the height of the PS5 is almost as tall as my computer tower, and that's pretty crazy. Like, we're basically having a generation of consoles that are very reflective of PC hardware, and what will be coming out. And now I have a famous Old Town Road singer, Lil Has X, performing there tomorrow. Wait, what? In Google Play, it says that new event, I'm very shit at reading apparently today. In the new Google Play, it says that the new event character and stuff also fixes some known bugs and character optimizations in the stability of game. Oh, you're talking about Genshin? Yeah, I think they may have fixed some stuff. I don't know. I don't really know all the specifics, but the patch seems to be running a bit better. I feel like the game is a little bit more stable when I'm playing it, but it's still very glitchy in some areas. But yeah. Lil Nas X, ain't it? Lil Nas X? What are we talking about right now? I don't know what we're talking about. Well, apparently we're back here again. So, judges say Apple isn't entitled to extra monetary damages over Fortnite lawsuit. Here we go again. So, the Apple and Epic lawsuit still ongoing. There has been initial like readings and decisions that have been made about over this case, but it seems like the district judge has apparently decided to not award Apple to any immediate money over damages, and which is a bad sign for Apple because that probably means that they are on the road to losing this. But yeah, I kind of, again, as much as I shouldn't take either side because they're both big companies and they can get fucked, I do think that Epic is in a place to push back at Apple. I think their approach to doing it was a bit stupid, but I do think that this is something that's sort of high time, and yeah. Dang, even with those big glasses you can't read. I know. I'll be honest. I wish I had giant glasses like this in real life. I really don't. My glasses are a good size. If they were any bigger, I'd annoy the shit out of me. Sorry, I wasn't really paying attention. All I heard you say, call them Lil Haz. What is Lil Haz? Lil Naz? Lil Haz? Apple and Epic being at a war? Yeah, this war will go on for a bit. Apple is much bigger than Epic, but Epic has a lot of allies. But yeah. Hey Armin. Yes, the Apple versus Epic thing. Also, Armin's been trying to get into 2020 glitch combat, but Twitch says no. Oh, that's what the thing that Mo and Yonso were talking about. Mo's figured it out. He's a rapper. That'll explain it. I don't know rappers, guys, like at all. Very, very much out of my wheelhouse. It's a white screen now. I'm not sure if that's good or bad news for PS5. I don't know, Summers. Alright, let's keep moving. Oh, we're here. Alright. This is probably the big news of today. As much as it should be the new consoles. There really isn't much to say about the new consoles in a weird way. But, holy heck. If you saw over the past few weeks about Twitch and their handling of like a whole heap of people getting hit with copyright claims, people's clips being pulled down, VODs being pulled down, people getting banned, people getting strikes, it was very all over the place. There was a lot of it. A lot of bigger channels actually hit with it mostly. I didn't see anything on my end. I didn't see anyone that I really knew. I believe that Yonso actually got hit by something, but I haven't, and I play a lot of music if you haven't seen my streams. So, yeah. Pretty much, I think that all Twitch affiliates and above got a email of recent. Very, very big wordy email. Probably too wordy in a way, but basically saying that the rule now is do not play music if you don't own it, which is pretty much what the standing was before. However, their statement in amongst it was they aren't really fully in control of their software. It's pretty much going too far, and it's hitting extra places that they can't really control because it's hitting so many. However, it is a situation where this hasn't really changed the road of a lot of streamers in a way. Ones that weren't doing it probably aren't going to do it, and the ones that were doing it probably will keep doing it, especially smaller ones. Thanks, Arvin. But yeah, for me, however, that does mean that we are going to pull back, because there is some wording there that did have me a little concerned, where it was like they are not really as much as in control over this software that's been banning people as initially thought. And the amount of people, they said pretty much like they got to about halfway through the year, and then when it started kicking in, it went nuts. It went up 90% of how many claims that were happening, which is a shit ton of people. And the amount of manual that they had to do, they still cannot keep up with it. So being careful and at least turning it off for now and looking at alternatives for, say, free use music. But yeah, we'll probably do that. But yeah, hang on. I feel like I missed a little bit of chat. Mo's helping people out. Thanks, Armin. I appreciate it. You guys are amazing. Again, tomorrow will be totally a celebration for you guys more so than me, because it's really, I'm just happy to have made a community that you guys can hang out and chat and stuff like that. Oh my god, CJ's reading out rappers. I didn't even read the email. I feel like a lot of people wouldn't have read the email. I feel like it doesn't impact a huge amount of people. It's just being careful about certain things. One thing I will say about it, I'll hold off for a moment, and then I'll talk about it. This is my first time trying Japanese curry. It's amazing, Lolly. I love Japanese curry. I make it at home all the time. I've got packets. If you're in Australia, the curry powder that you can get is super nice. They come in like, they're like little almost like gravy cubes. Like you can get like a tray of them. You can also get little pre-made packets as well. I've actually forgotten the name of the curry, but they are definitely over here. They're also over in Japan. I remember buying that when I was in Japan as well. Guys, I don't think I'm going to get a PS5 today. Yeah, Selma's, it's going to be hard. There's very few out there. But yeah. Am I messing around with the new Twitch music app thing? Yeah, I'm going to have to do the same, CJ. I'm going to definitely have to do the same. Ground pound when you guys request it and give me a sound file. This is so cooked. So I'm only playing underground house tunes on my stream. Safe, baby. Yeah, so like that's the thing. There is... Oh my gosh. Pico. Oh my god. Pico is very loud. Yeah, I'll talk about that later, and I've got to do some research and then figure out what I'm going to end up having to do with some of the music stuff. But, yeah. What's your favorite JP curry brand? I don't actually know. We only really have like 2 brands in Australia, and one is not very good in my opinion. I can't actually remember the names of them off the top of my head though. But over in Japan, there's a shit ton of them, and I don't know what the brand names were, because I just remember trying just various different ones. You ate some gator for dinner? No, you didn't, Armin. That's a big lie, isn't it? Surely. Hey, NC, how you going? Oh, was my sound command? No, I'm sorry, CJ. It hasn't been added yet. I ran out of time over the past few days. I've been a little busy. Wait, you watch VTubers? Lolly. Guess what pushed me over into starting to stream? Little cat boy might assist you to realize that. You've never had the curry? You should try it, Trixie. Really, really good. Specifically Japanese curry, because there's a whole heap of different types of curries, and they're all very... Like, they approach flavors in different ways, but I find that Japanese it's a very sweet a lot of the time. They use a different style. It's almost like a peppery style of spice. So it's meant to be a westernized version of Indian curry, which completely doesn't resemble anything, but it's really nice. I'll be real, I have no idea how to get this badge. There's probably like you probably could search a guide, Stone Pants maybe. I think the golden curry is the most available here. It's in Coles and Woolly. I think golden curry maybe is the one I've got. Yeah, it's in like a little golden box. I think we're talking about the same thing, Mo. I'm an egg gator from a Cajun restaurant. Really interesting. All right, I think I've managed to catch up. Oh, I just drank water then, NC. I'll drink some more. Your Floridian cousin 19 times removed. You talk curry. I love curry. Curry is amazing. There's a whole heap of different types. I'm not really a spice person, but I love curry flavor. Anyway, let's get back to talking about this Twitch music situation. So, for how it will impact our stream, personally, I think for any of you guys who are streaming, please do be careful. They aren't in complete control. You may just get hit for stupid shit. They talk about removing your VODs or clips and stuff like that might have it, but I'm kind of okay with letting them sit and see like what happens with them. They're talking about you manually removing them, which I'm not going to do that. That's ridiculous. I'm not going through and manually removing my clips. The size of them as well shouldn't pick up music because they're within 30 seconds, and music usually it takes about, I think it's 15 seconds to 30 seconds for it to really be recognized, and if you're talking over it, it's even less likely. But yeah, it's, for us, probably what it will mean is I will be turning off song request. When I'm playing games like Monster Hunter, I probably won't have music on for them now. I'm going to probably hold off from doing that. I will probably return to it at some point when I start getting more music in terms of like free use and using the application like the Twitch one, and apparently you can use Monster Cat stuff, which there's a whole heap of Monster Cat songs I absolutely love, so that's easy. Have I looked at the Twitch music app? I haven't yet, Mo, because I never really cared, because I don't listen to a lot of random music that's like on those sorts of things. To me, there's a lot of generic-y sort of stuff that just sort of washes over me. But I will probably have to look at it though, and then I'll also figure out a way for us to have a return to having song requests, but only being usable from those platforms. So we'll see, we'll figure it out. But for the time being, we're probably just going to pull back. Though tomorrow, that said, I probably will have to, I don't know how we're going to handle this, but tomorrow will be me doing Twitch Sings, which, holy fuck, I don't know how this is going to work. This is going to be a funny time period. It might just get me in trouble, but Twitch still has Twitch Sings up there. It's still functional, it's still integrated. If they claim things from that should be integrated into their own algorithms, and it's not, then I will completely dispute shit with that. But yeah, I think it'll be fun. I got a free horchata? What's a horchata?
Call that a knife? This is a knife.
That's not a knife, that's a spoon.
All right, you win. I see you played knifey spoony before.
What's a horchata, Taco? I have no idea what that is, man. No PS5? Oh, Selma's. Sorry to hear, man. It's pretty hard. Armin, if you want me to add it, go whisper me on Discord, otherwise I won't remember. You can use the music from Denz's label too. He's not gonna bop you, that's true. I didn't even know Denz made music. That's pretty fucking cool. You should link me that, Mo. I kind of want to hear some of Denz's music. I like Yonso's music. His is crazy. Bro, the cinnamon makes it so good. What are we talking about? Are these like donuts? Are they like donuts or something? Yeah, I intended for Twitch music kind of to fill the empty void in places, not for talking or listening to. Well, the thing is, so I saw someone mention to me to play anime music. I don't know if a lot of people don't know, but Japanese labels do get claimed. Example, I upload all my VODs to YouTube, and I get a lot of claims from Japanese ones. They're not immune. Even like Japanese OSTs for things, video game ones, which actually will bring up my probably last point on this. Yeah, that stuff still is getting claimed. So yeah. You have not tasted the nectar of the gods yet? What are you talking about, Lolly? What is this? If you can find me an image of it, I'll look at it. I don't know what you're talking about. It's rice cinnamon milk. Interesting. I don't like cinnamon too much. That I'm not sure. Like that's my type of thing. But we'll see. It got serious. Well, this one kind of is a little bit of serious because this is relevant to all of us watching right now. Because there's streamers amongst us. There's viewers. There's going to be a change to approach, so you might see a lot of people talking about it. Like, I follow a lot of very big Twitch streamers, and they are very unhappy about all of this. They are not at all happy with this, and mainly because of the next point I'm going to probably bring up. But yeah. I don't think you can get the match for mobile. Oh, okay. Japanese OSD gets claimed? Yeah, they do, apparently. Certain ones. I think it's some of the larger ones. So it's like, because some of their labels are their labels are owned by Sony in the West. So places like Sony and things like that are claiming them. But yeah, you just got to be careful right now, I think. I bet Horchata is the new LSD. Some AC videos got blocked because of it. Yeah, I've got lots of videos that just get claimed all the time, unfortunately. I do my best to make it so they're mostly available, but I can't get them available in every country. That's a big problem. Life-giving water. Life-giving water, the nectar of the gods. You'll send me a photo? Sounds good, Tucker. I want to know what it is. I have no idea what we're talking about. But yeah, alright. The last point I really wanted to bring up on this is because this is very important, and this is probably the biggest takeaway from all of this is... I don't know how this serious and how real and how messed up this is, but apparently video games are getting people banned and triggered. So that's just... I'm not talking about people playing music over the top. This is the game's OSTs and licensed music that are embedded into the games are getting people triggered. So, hey Tante, good timing. How you doing? Raid time. Welcome Raiders. How you all doing? And we'll shout out Tante, because Tante is amazing. And I fucking love his avatar. It's so cute. But yeah, so apparently people are getting claimed on saying like, say if you play like a racing game like Drift or something like that, or if you are playing a game such as like I guess Devil May Cry is a good example. Songs where they're notable, well known, and they have labels associated to them outside of the game, and they've been purchased for the game and they're being streaming, they will get claimed. But then there's also OSTs that apparently. However, the thing is, what the statement was from Twitch is that they are going to be... they can't do anything about it. Apparently the algorithm is on... It's loose, it's out there, and it's just going nuts. And their suggestion is... mute your stream. Mute the game completely. So, in other words, I could be midway through a game and what I should do is just hit make a mute button for the game. Hey Rosary. Which is insane, and that's not going to happen. I'm not doing that on stream. That's not something I'm going to do. If that happens, I would dispute that every single time. This is built into the game. It shouldn't be my responsibility to recognize. Like, people have had problems with trailers, like playing trailers on stream a whole heap, where it's like, oh, I'm gonna get VOD muted and things like that. But something like this is just insane. Like, it's out of our control. Like, how are people also meant to know what ones are licensed, what ones that aren't? Because they're built into the game. But yeah, this is just insane. So again, all I can suggest is to be careful. Try and reel back any music you are playing just in case. And if you are playing a video game that might use like pop music or something that is licensed, maybe debate whether or not you should be playing it on stream or if you should be muting different parts of it. But yeah. Yeah, parts of my Sleeping Dog streams got flagged and auto-muted in parts. Oh really, CJ? Yeah, I've had that for a few games. Getting flagged, I haven't really had. I've had auto-muted. I haven't had, as far as I know, I haven't had any flags hit me. But I don't play a lot of games that do that. It's usually stuff I play over the top. What's going on with Twitch? Twitch is they've just got they need to fix up their II. So one of the biggest things they talked about was they are looking to do a new integrated service for all this detection. And who knows how long that's going to take. That's a really big project, and I don't know if they're going to hire a new company, and implementing that alone could be problematic, but yeah, it's going to be rough. Really stupid, sucks for anyone going into a game blind or without any extensive research. Exactly, Tante. This is not responsible or acceptable for people that are streaming. This is just a bit silly, but yeah. mute is too much. Did I like the pizza? Oh my god, those pizzas. If you guys didn't know, Armin sent me a series of weird pizza images. I think Tante would appreciate some of these. They were very odd. They were pizza on pineapple, pineapple pizzas, pizzas and pineapples. Joel had to mod mute GTA 5 with custom music. Yeah. Oh no, he modded it. He actually changed the game. Shit. Yeah, like people can't play GTA. Like Watch Dogs and things like that. There's so much where it's like very problematic. Also, thank you for the follow, Infinite Cows. But yeah. Is it weird to take extra birthday cake to a trial shift? I think so, CJ. Also, was it your birthday? Oh my god, I have to start getting ready to go to a job soon. Enjoy, CJ. If it was your birthday, happy birthday. I don't know if it was. I sent pics of the brand Horcha I like in general. Did you put them in Discord? Oh god, what is this? I always get worried on a Tante link. Tante, what's this? Thank you, Tante. I had a feeling. Hang on, I think people have sent me some images through. Oh cool, Mo sent me. I'll check out that later, Mo. Thank you. Watson's ground pound. All right, I'll do that too. Yes. Hang on, I'll get one of Armin's pictures. Give me a sec. Where's Armin? Armin sent me weird shit. Like this is probably my favorite. I like this. Whether or not pineapple should be on pizza. Instead, we've got a giant pineapple with tiny pizzas. Hey, Maple Sausage. Oh, it was your girlfriend's birthday. Happy birthday, CJ girlfriend. I've got to stop waving at the camera. My tiny arms don't move. I don't know why. I can't help myself. The funny thing is that you guys don't get from how my model works currently. Is I'm very hands-talky person. I move a lot, but it doesn't translate. Oh, right, CJ. Not CJ. Tante. I didn't set up the thing to remove the if it's got swears. Do you actually remember where it is? Oh no, I have to go onto Streamlabs' actual website to fix that. So what is it? Streamlabs auto read filter. I was thinking about reading that aloud, Tante, and then I stopped myself. The acid burnt my mouth. I like the taste of. I like sweet and savory a lot. I'm a big fan of it, so I understand pineapple, but I'm not a big like one.
This is a test bit alert.
Thank you, Tante. Streamlabs donations change bad words. Happy. Bad words to happy. Yeah, I think that's what I need to do, Tante, but it'll take me a minute, so I might do it between us when we switch over to a game. I realized that we've been doing news for an hour. We didn't have a lot of news, but we fell into talking a lot, but that's okay. It'd be cool to see my tiny arms moving. I wish I could make them move. They are actually weighted, but the rigging doesn't recognize outside of my my face area, so doesn't really do much unless I set up some stuff myself. Pineapple is good. Yeah, I don't understand how like pineapple people have such a vengeance against pineapple on pizza, but then that's just the clan thing sometimes. You gonna jump off and play Smash? Best of luck. No problem, Tante. Are you training for Yonso's tournament? We will be doing a tournament with Yonso, by the way, on Smash sometime soon. I don't know if anyone's streaming it though. I probably won't, but yeah. Did that new LOL champion? She may be based on the girl someone rioted dated for 3 weeks. Really? That's weird. No, I didn't see that. I'm gonna remind me about ground pound. Okay. Thanks, Arvin. Smash and homies. We'll actually probably be playing Smash tomorrow. So if you guys don't need, if you do want to play some crazy shit with me tomorrow, we will probably look at that. We'll probably look at like some Smash, maybe some Jackbox, maybe some multiplayer mayhems tomorrow. Because again, it'll be more about you guys than it is me. I just want to hang out and chill with you guys. So, Riot is so cooked. Yeah. Riot Games is a weird place. Best of luck. You don't need a train, Tante. We'll see about that. Have I fought against you, Tante? We'll see. Fucking hell, yeah. All right, back to the news. I've gotten distracted. Crimson Desert gameplay reveal set for December. So we haven't heard from Crimson Desert in a while, and I really, really want to play this game. I really like Black Desert. I wish I had played it more, but this game looks fucking amazing. The models are so good. The quality in terms of lighting, engine detail, the fact that the action looked really good. I'm really looking forward to this game, and I hope that they put out good gameplay in December. This will be a good next-gen MMO. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. My Game & Watch is fierce. Oh my god. People who run Game & Watch, you guys are crazy. I can't play that character very well. Pick you. Don't worry, Armin. We'll play Smash tomorrow. I'll probably start with Smash tomorrow morning actually, because it'd be a good way to start. Because I feel like a lot of people that would want to play Smash probably be on earlier, and maybe a bit of Jackbox. Yeah. Breaking news: famous Palico Daimono caught doing the hit drug horchata. I still don't know what it is. None of you linked me a horchata. I don't know what it is. What is a horchata? What is a horchata? Aww. And so he just sent me some art. It's very cute. Always thought he'd get done for crippling catnip habit. Fucking catnip. It's too strong. You just one whiff and it's... Do you know what? I actually watched... Okay, this is a super derailing news today. I actually watched with my girlfriend Wolf of Wall Street for the first time yesterday. And that movie's insane. Like, she mentioned it like we were a little bit in. She was like, oh yeah, this is an R18 movie. I'm like, okay, I'll see what this means. The sex and drugs on screen in that movie is insane. I don't know if I've watched a movie where it's just so constant. It is just constant throughout that movie. Oh no, I've spilt water on myself. I like my GlitchCon pass badge. Oh, you got it as well, Pink Eye. Everyone's getting it. I'll have to go get one later. I'd love to play a game like that too, but I can only play on mobile. I know, Alex. I'm sorry. I wish there was something that we could play together a bit easier. 500 follow special girlfriend reel. Get a second avatar. I don't think Kate would ever really be on stream. I think she has no interest in that. Last year, since he recovered from catnip, I'm like It's just that crack cocaine addiction, except catnip. I have to wean it off. Smoking horchata. Okay, I have to look up. What is a horchata? You guys got to stop. Oh no, actually, you guys told me it's this milk thing. So what? Why is this amazing? What is it? Is it just cinnamon milk? So is it like, it's like rice pudding, but a drink? Is that what this is? Half a can of sweetened condensed milk? How much of this do you make? So yeah, it's like pudding. It's like rice pudding, except like... Shit, this looks delicious. I might actually make this. Oops. I might make this tonight. This looks super easy to make. I love that all of them are a can of condensed milk. It's so much sugar. It looks pretty yum, I'm not gonna lie. My girlfriend may be returning to streaming soon. Oh really? That'd be awesome. Definitely let me know, CJ, and I'll come check out her stream. Make your avatar with backwards colors. Well, we already had that basically with whatchamacallit.
Squish that cat.
No, don't squish me. I'm a good boy today. We did have that negative version of me for Halloween. I like that model. Make or find some. I love horchata. I get like once every 2 weeks with carnata tacos. It's weird that to me that doesn't seem like the type of dish that would go with that type of drink that would go with Mexican food to me, because I like a lot of like crisp citrus stuff, like things like that. All right, I'm gonna try and get through the news. I'll try and catch up on comments in a second. Ghost of Tsushima sales total over 5 million copies since release. Yeah, game's selling really well. I really want to play the co-op DLC. Still haven't done it. I might play this game more again once the PS5. I get my hands on the PS5 because this is among one of the few games that looks insane on the PS5. So I'm really quite looking forward to it. Another one is actually we're going to start playing Spider-Man, but I'll probably play Miles Morales on the PS5. So yeah. When I was in Japan, I tried a drink called amazake, which is like sweet rice milk. I haven't actually had that, CJ, either. I do know of it. Is it actually nice? She's like 7 followers off 700. Shit, really? That's amazing. As a Mexican, it doesn't have enough sugar. Really, Selmas? Interesting. I do know that they do have a lot of very sugary things down there. So. It's nice and creamy to help with cut the fat and spice of tacos. That's weird though. Like, I feel like you'd have, I guess because I don't have as much spice, but I do appreciate the idea that, because cream and stuff like that is very good for that. Amazaki is kind of like a lot like rice hot chocolate, I guess. Warm and comforting. Awesome after a hyping in Fushimi Inari. Oh, yeah, you went to the Fushimi Inari. I went there too. I loved that. That was really good. I got lost. We went out the back and ended up in people's backyards, basically, when we were there, because we went down the mountain a different way. That was fun. And we saw, like, a whole heap of stray cats and stuff. You gotta squish me? I'm hogging the horchata. If I had some, I would. I'll show you Amazaki, by the way, if you guys haven't seen it. I've never had it, but I am aware of it. Amazake. Again, this is like, I'm fairly sure this is just like rice pudding, isn't it? Like, I don't know. I'll have to look up a recipe there and make that as well. Spider-Man? Have some water? Alright, water time. Most of the way through the news. I've only got like a couple of articles, by the way, guys. We're like got like 3 articles and then we're gonna play a game. Pirate Warriors 4 will add Kiku as a DLC character. So I've talked about some of the other DLC characters. I try not to talk about this game too much. The thing is that I wanted to talk about this, which is, now I'm interested, is this is a terrible character choice. The DLC character choices for this have been absolutely abysmal. As a big One Piece fan, like, they had X-Drake, Killer, Irouge, Judge, Smoothie, and Cracker. Like, Smoothie and Cracker at least are somewhat interesting. The rest of these are pretty shit. And X-Drake apparently is not very good in terms of like and Kiku is very boring. We also they haven't got it. Oh yeah, they've got, yeah, and Kinemon's coming up soon. And Kinemon, like, he should have been really locked in early. But there's so many interesting characters amongst the arc of Wano in One Piece, and there's some terrible choices. And my assumption is that they are currently doing they are currently probably splitting their team to work on 3 or 4 different games, especially with the Hyrule Warriors coming out soon. And they're probably prepping for DLC for that. So who knows? This game may have been affected by the split of teams, but yeah, this is a really lackluster character, I feel like. She is literally just a swordswoman. But yeah. Planet Coaster, I have that game. It's really fun. You should try it. I don't know if those types of games are really for me, but maybe one day we could try them out on stream. Me and my mate wandered off in the Fushimi Inari and went up to some old fucking goat track and went through people's yards. Yeah, we did that too, CJ. So it sounds like you pretty much did a similar thing to what we did. Yeah, there was a couple of places we went to where there was like sheer drop, like, staircases, and we just went up them, and it's like, I don't think people are meant to walk up these, but yeah, that was a really weird journey. Why is the background music so relaxing? Because Monster Hunter is a very relaxing game. I know Amazaki is the next drug replaced by horchata in the drug cartel. If you give me a sugary drink, I'll eat the shit out of that. I don't watch One Piece. I don't have a clue why Kiku is doing. She's literally just a samurai. She's just a samurai, and she won't even have her armor or anything. Like, it's such a poor choice. Marth number 447. It's kind of that Stone Pants in a way. Yeah. Yeah, there's a fork in the road, and early up on the shrine, and we took it, and everyone else went the other way. Yeah, we did the same. And then we looped around. We did a lot of walking that day. We almost killed ourselves walking that day. That was, we went too far. But I may have took friends on a very ridiculous set of journeys in Kyoto and almost walked ourselves to death. But yeah, Xbox Series X and S deliver Microsoft's biggest console launch ever. So I talked about this earlier actually. So the last two articles we've basically already covered today. But yeah, PlayStation and Xbox have done crazy numbers. Microsoft even more so, just because of how bad they did previous generation. Though I did talk about how the Series S still is available, and if you want to buy a new gen console, you probably will be able to find a Series S. And it's not a bad deal, especially if you have a whole heap of old generation console games, because the ability to play older games is super accessible on this thing. So yeah, pretty cool. I hope Microsoft do not disappear into the ether in the gaming sphere, but they are making some interesting choices this generation at the start. So hopefully, as long as they bring some software, some exclusives, they will do well. That's really my hope for it. When I was in Japan, I did a stair challenge. If a staircase option, I took it. My fat ass could not do it now. I don't think I could do that, CJ. I'm terrible with stairs. I'd run out of breath really bad. Hello Kitty arrested for selling Amazaki and horchata, and then even cocaine. That sounds like something that would be on like an Adult Swim comic or something. So yeah, this pretty much continues on from what we were talking about before. So this is the last article I've got today, but yeah, pretty much Twitch is in a funny space. A lot of angry people, including myself in some regard, how they've been handling a lot of this stuff. There's a lot of unknown. The fact that it's mostly an algorithm doing all the work, it seems like that they're now looking to figure it out further, and they will take it more seriously. But yeah, Twitch is sort of a cowboy landscape. The internet always is, and they're still trying to figure out their rule sets on how that stuff will work. And music is always going to be in people's asses about licensing and control and making money off people when they shouldn't be allowed to be making money off them. But yeah, free use should really apply. Like, currently you can hear the Monster Hunter soundtrack in the background as I talk. However, there is none of you that will be going to the effort of taking this soundtrack, removing my voice, and then listening to that. Like, it's just the free use on this is just whatever. This is one of those things that will probably not go away anytime soon, but hopefully Twitch does get better at it. We'll see. Ran up to a 6th floor in a building before the guys even got in the elevator got there. What have I done to myself? I'm such a disgrace. You are, CJ. You're a massive disgrace. Get your shit together. So good. I am currently at the curry paradise. Oh, you got it, Lolly? Do you really like it? I fucking love Japanese curry. Again, go get some. Really, really good. I like Indian curry personally. Oh, you like it? Which type of Indian curries do you like, Stone Pants? I think I like a lot of Thai curries. I like Thai green curry is really, really nice. But it's very hot. I have to really pull back the spice on those. But the flavors are really, really good. There's a song called La Vie and Rose. It's a French song, but about a general life of a rose. The English version. Okay. You fucking love it. Currygasm. I knew you'd like it, Lolly. It's super nice. Actually, I want to see. Can I? Japanese curry. Hang on. Let's see. I don't know how I'm gonna search this, but there's a brand of Japanese curry. Yeah, it is golden curry. Okay, so I think so you were in Australia. Go look for these. There's like hot versions as well. There's 3 different flavors. No, I want to look at the image, you butt. You big old butt. Go look up this. This stuff's amazing. You can get like, if you like spicy, there is like 2 extra levels of spice on top of it, but there's like bland ones. There's also, I don't know how this has made it into the news, but we're now in curry news time. Hang on, where's the? I want this? No, I want an image. Don't open the link. There's like pre-made little packets. I can't open it, but there's like pre-made little packets. You can also get them. So if you're really lazy, but yeah. Tiki masala, or just tikka. That's very hot. A lot of the time. But yeah, there is a shit ton of different varieties of spice. Spice is wonderful. And you don't have to make it hot. Like, I'm not really a hot, spicy fan, but I love spices, like individual spice flavors. I'm sorry, I'm gentle. Oh my god, and see, you're typing today. There's a really good Indian place in the town over. We live, and we have a nice deli and a barbecue place. Oh, that sounds awesome. Stone Pants. We're now just in food talk. Anyway, let's swap back over the chat time because I think we're done with the news today. But yeah, Twitch, get your shit together, please.